Yo, what's going on? Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to another video, another episode. Appreciate the likes, subscribes, all that good stuff, the views, the comments. Hit me up on Twitter. The questions, everything. Let's get straight into it. It's gonna be a very straightforward um answer to a question. And the question I got is what is the best wine? Light silence. So let me what is the best wine? Now, the easiest way for me to explain this, and I'm going to attempt to keep it short. Sometimes I get a little long winded. The easiest way for me to explain this is what is the best pair of shoes that you want to wear today? Sometimes you got on jeans. Sometimes you got on dress pants. Your lady, sometimes you got a little skirt on. Your dude, you might have a skirt on too. Whatever shoes fit what you feeling like today, think about wine that way. I've been drinking wine for a very long time. Since I was 21, basically. I didn't drink before that. You get a little sip of a little, a little Malibu out of a little straw, a little cherry in it, a little pineapple in it. That's all I ever had to drink. Never had my own cup. Take a sip out somebody else's drink, and I go on about my business. But I've never been a drinker. I'm still not. The best wine is whatever you want to do that night. If you want to drink it by itself, you want something dry, good. You want something sweet, cool. You got some food to go with it, find a wine that can go with it and pair it with it. Not everything has to be a perfect pairing. If you got a steak and you want to drink some Sauvignon Blanc, go ahead and do it. Wash it down with that Sauvignon Blanc. Wash down the seasoning, whatever you want to do, and wash it down. The best wine, and this is the an old adage, an old quote, is the whatever you want to drink, whatever's in front of you, whatever you feel like drinking, that's the best wine. Because you can spend $2,000 on a wine, you'll never understand it, you'll never get it, you won't taste all the layers of it. Just like you can buy, with them big Balenciaga shoes that look like clouds. What you gonna do in them? You can't play no football in them. You can't fight in them. You just wear them like platform shoes, platform New Balance shoes, and you do something else. But if you want to buy those, you want to wear those are on you as well. Truly, the best wine is whatever you feel like drinking, whatever you feel like tasting tonight, whatever you feel like pairing. That is the best wine because you could spend an infinite amount of money on wine, and if you don't understand it, if you don't get it, if you don't taste the layers, because if something costs $2,000, there's a reason it costs $2,000. It's investment, it's tradition, it's time, it's a little upcharge for them being around since 1865. Hey, I've been around since 1865. I get to charge you $2,000 a bottle of wine. It's just sometimes it just is what it is. But the best bottle of wine for you is actually whatever you feel like drinking tonight. I always hear from people who are new drinkers. Oh well, sweet wine that's cheap. It's a wine called Sancerre. I mean, I'm Sancerre. I'm sorry, Sauterne. The French call it liquid gold. You don't call something that's sweet liquid gold unless it kind of means a lot to your economy, to your the culture of wine. The things are not just called liquid gold. There ain't nothing else called liquid gold. And these are dessert wines. They're very thick, viscous. They're great wines at all prices. They can be $1,000. They can be $2,000. They can be $3,000. They can be $40. But they're sweet dessert wines in the most traditional. I always put air quotes when I'm saying the traditional place, and that's good old France. And they drink the sweet wine. So it's a corny thing, and I tell people all the time it's not what they want to hear. But whatever you feel like drinking, whatever you're in a mood for, that's the best wine. It truly is the best wine. Um, 'Cause, you can say, hey man, I want to buy this French wine, but you just may not be in the mood for French wine. You're looking for a good wine, but I mean, you're looking for what you think is the best wine, but maybe you just wanted a nice cheap Pinot
Why
Noir
am I
tonight.
lagging? Why am I lagging? Why am I
Maybe you
lagging?
just felt like a cheap Sauvignon Blanc. Maybe you want to drink, for whatever reason, you want to drink a little Pinot Grigio. Everything is not based upon price. Just like in any other category, everything in wine is not based upon price. Just because it's the most expensive, it's not mean it's the best. I say this all the time. Instead of buying a $2,000 bottle of wine, well, why
You
don't you get
good.
2,100 dollar bottle of wines? I'm in the wine industry. At about 50, wine starts to get really good at $50. Let me tell you, at $50, you get
Right.
amazing wine.
Right
So
next
just
to it,
imagine
you
if what you can
floating.
get
It's
at
like it's
100.
not really technically touching the ground.
And
Yeah, I'm
I don't
hard
even
court, Anna.
believe in spending $100 bottles of
Hard
wine.
court, Anna.
But I know
Real
20
hard
hundred
court.
dollar bottles versus one
You real
$2,000
hard court.
bottle. Yeah, it's kind of a better
You really
investment
about
for
it.
me. So I truly want people to think like that.
Hey,
That's
you
the
really
main
about it.
question. What is the best wine? The
You
best
really about it.
wine
See, once we get in
is
the
the
groove,
wine that you feel
we
like
just
drinking
ran.
tonight.
We just finished that shit. Walk straight through it.
Holla.
Ooh, ooh. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Kill that gimmick shit.